Hey, what's going on everyone? Matthew from therighttrader.com here, back today with another daily crypto update. In this video I'm going to be going over, as per usual, the top 3 cryptocurrencies out there, the main 3 at least. And then, going over the general market and the altcoins, sort of explain what's been going on in the past couple hours. As per usual everyone, if you haven't purchased cryptocurrencies yet, go check out Coinbase. I have a referral link in the description. They're not a sponsor, I just use them myself, and you can get $10 free worth of Bitcoin. So go check them out. Now, let's get right into what's been happening with the general market, and then I'll go, obviously, through my more detailed technical analysis on, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, Neo, Ripple, and Vertcoin, okay? And as per usual, let me know if you want me to add any cryptocurrencies, right? So really quickly, what's been going on with, the general market and the altcoins out there? Well, overall, a lot of red, right? Ethereum and Litecoin are acting pretty weak. Litecoin even a bit more weak than Ethereum, which is the first time that we've seen that in a couple days. And Bitcoin, first red day here, I think, in a while, but still acting stronger than a lot of cryptos out there today. So, as far as the altcoin market goes, a lot of red, like I said, right? There's some that are green, but mostly this is pretty much a full red day here. So, I think this is just some money exiting the market as the Bitcoin fork arrives. I think people are reshuffling their portfolios, and as well, like I said, right, maybe some people just want to avoid any potential drama or anything. So they're just pulling their money out of the market temporarily, right? So that could sort of explain the drop here and the pullback, okay? Now, just really quickly, on the more simple charts, what's been going on with the main 3? Well, they all sort of hit a bit of a low and then bounced. Ethereum's bounce was probably the strongest here, and Litecoin's still acting very sluggish and weak. So let's get into the more detailed technical analysis here to show you what's been going on. So, Bitcoin is still uptrending. Like I said, first couple red candlesticks in a bit, but we dipped now below, if I'm not mistaken, the 70 line. So this is a bearish signal. Sorry, this is a bearish signal right here that we dipped below the 70 line on the RSI. So we could see this fall down more now, and our MACD is hooking back down. Histogram is pulling down. This is bearish. We could see something like this all over again. So that obviously isn't ideal. Now, like I said, the uptrend is still holding, which is good, right? And the candlestick, we're still in a higher high, lower low pattern, which is definitely what we want to see it hold at the very least. Now, what you have to realize is it has been dropping here, right? And we'll see if it can hold, obviously, the low of today, which is 5,650. So see if it can hold this low right here, right? That's going to be the first area to pay attention to, and then it's going to be probably this area right around here, which is this sort of 5,570 area, right? See if it can hold around here. And, this is really the main area right now, at least in the short term, that we want to see it hold, right? Because if we break through that, we could definitely see it crumble back down towards 5,000, right? But as for now, we're still holding the uptrend, like I said. So we're still okay, but obviously some weakness here. And, as far as resistance level goes, it's going to be this 6,189 level that we're going to be paying attention to right over here, right? See if it can hold above this level right here and possibly break past that, right? Obviously, that's what we want to see it happen. Now, Ethereum, I've been very accurate with my Ethereum prediction here and analysis. I totally predicted the drop here that was going to happen, and you can look back in my previous couple videos if you don't believe me. But I mentioned how we're going to, kind of be in this inner triangle here that I drew on my chart. And, we've basically just been seeing a continuation of the downtrend, basically. We keep on falling pretty much here on Ethereum. And, we're really in a downtrend on the RSI. Same on the MACD. and we just keep on falling here. So, you know, obviously today's low of 275, see if it can hold that. To be honest, it's not looking likely. I think we're definitely going to test this uptrend line right over here. See if we can get a bounce off that. Probably will get a small bounce off that. But, you know, you have to think if we hit this, you know, we're not that far away from this bigger support level. So it may just dip, hit that, and then move back up, right? That could also be very likely. But like I said, right now in the short term, I will be expecting a test of this sort of 270 area and uptrend line right here. So that's what I'm going to be paying attention to. And, you know, I think it's likely right now. I'm not looking for even any bullish action, to be honest, for Ethereum right now. As far as resistance levels that are important right now, it's going to be this this one right here, which is the 287 low that we put in you know, a couple days ago. So yeah, this is going to be the area that I'm going to be looking to as far as resistance levels go. And, you know, if we would be able to break past that, that would be bullish. But right now, still pretty bearish on Ethereum, okay? So, unfortunately, a lot of red right now in the crypto market. Coming over to Litecoin here, what's been going on? Well, Litecoin, like I said, right, we had broken below the, you know, we broke out in a bearish way of the symmetrical triangle on the RSI. So we broke below that, and, you know, the MACD officially crossed over, histogram as well. This is bearish as well. And, you know, right now we're still sort of at the limit here where we're still in this, you know, it's holding around this uptrend line and the symmetrical triangle, right? But it can very well now, you know, crumble down to sort of this $53 area, I would say, would be the support level that I would look into now for Litecoin, okay? And like I said, it is holding this area relatively well, so, you know, we could see it just continue the bounce inside the symmetrical triangle. But if we see that it really crumbles below, it's going to be this, like I said, $53 area that I'll be paying attention to for support, right? And that really won't be a good sign, because afterwards, you know, this previous uptrend line will be the resistance level, and, you know, it really it really will be pretty bad, right? Pretty bad on a technical level for Litecoin if we really break below this uptrend line here. So we definitely don't want to see that happen, but obviously it is possible, right? Moving over now to NEO. Let's see what's been going on here. Let me really quickly check the price percentage change. So yeah, down about 1.62%. So not a massive drop, you know, a little bit smaller than the drops in the previous days, which is good. As you can see here, we are in a little bit of a very short-term bounce and uptrend, but, you know, we're still in this general symmetrical triangle here. Now, there is some bullish signs finally for NEO, which is good. The histogram is now sort of uptrending. Let me just draw that really quickly so you can see. Right over here, you know, we have this general histogram uptrend that's kind of moving like this, right? And so this is bullish. You know, our MACD is slowly turning back over, it looks like. Now we're still holding around this, really testing the limit of this RSI uptrend line over here, which isn't great, but, you know, it looks like it might be able to come back into it and bounce in here. We are testing, you know, the higher levels of this downtrend line. Like I said, for the past couple days, you know, we keep on testing it, but it's really struggling to break past that. Now at least we have some consolidation going where we held sort of this low of 24.62, so that's good. And now we're really going to see if it can finally break above that, right? But right now it's holding the higher range of the symmetrical triangle, so it's actually looking relatively decent for NEO. It just needs a final confirmation of bullishness, if that makes sense. So let's move over to Ripple now. Let's see. Sorry guys, I always do this, but I usually choose Bittrex for the altcoins here. Let's see now. So I drew my the sort of support level to look into, right? and we did dip below that today. Now, you know, still not looking great for Ripple. Let me just recheck the percentage change here on Ripple. So yeah, pretty bad day here for Ripple actually. You know, and it really hasn't caught a break here in a while. Now we officially dipped below and broke down this more long, you know, well, this is more medium term to be honest, but this was a couple month long uptrend line on the MACD that we broke below, you know, and we're now downtrending on the RSI as well. So this is not good. You know, Histogram is pulling down here and downtrending as well. Now, as far as the actual chart here goes, let's see. Let's get into the price action here. So, you know, this isn't looking good, right? It looks like we have, let me just make this a bit slimmer so I'm not making any mistakes here, but, you know, we're officially below this support level that I mentioned. And, you know, of course it could come back, right? But here it looks like we really broke any support level in this area. So I'm really going to be looking now for this, and we're testing lower Bollinger Band, so we could really crumble now. I think we're gonna test this. Let's see. I mentioned this in the previous video, I think, but I think we're gonna test this low of about 16 cents now. Seems pretty likely to me. So yeah, I'd be looking for a bounce there. You know, there is going to be a lot of support in this area, so it's more likely that it gets a strong bounce here, right? I think that's going to be quite likely, actually. So maybe finally a relief once it hits that level for Ripple. Now, finally, let's go over to Vertcoin. You know, very popular one in the past couple days. Been moving around a lot. You know, big breakout. But let me explain what's been going on. So let's see. What I did in the previous video, if you haven't seen it, I drew our resistance levels to pay attention to here in the near future, and then our support level, right? And we actually, as I mentioned, right, I predicted this and analyzed this properly, but I did expect a pullback, right? I said that in my last video that I could see a pullback coming for Vertcoin, and it happened. You know, we did have our pullback. It's down about, let's see, I think it's down quite a bit here, but obviously it's normal. It has had a massive run up, so, you know, down 26%. But I mean, it was up like 100, almost 200% just in 2 weeks or something like that. So that was extremely fast. Now, what's been going on? Well, you know, we're obviously very extended on the MACD, right? RSI finally starting to move back down. Now here, I think it's more important to look into the actual price action and, you know, support and resistance levels, right? So a couple things, okay? We bounced off the upper Bollinger Band here. This is where we saw the bounce. And I'm going to draw in some extra support levels for all of you so you can better understand what's been going on and sort of the levels to actually look into, right? So basically, you know, we're going to be looking now for, at the very least, this low that we put in of, you know, 238 is going to be the level that we want to see hold now. And, you know, I think it has a good chance of holding that. If by any chance, though, it doesn't hold that, just to make sure, I will put in the next sort of support level. And that's going to be this high on this candlestick, which was $2.06 about, okay? So I think, you know, it has a good chance of holding this one, this 238 level. And, you know, we're just going to be looking for a bit of consolidation here, I think, right? Probably bounce around this range over here a bit, as well as over here. But basically, you know, consolidation is what I expect here to recap. A bit of consolidation for, you know, I can't really tell you exactly how long it could take. My guess is probably, you know, a couple weeks, I would say, of consolidation. And, you know, a range of around 50 cents to $1 probably. Just bounce around, and then, you know, I do think, like I said, I am pretty bullish on this one. So if some strength comes back into it, I can definitely see it moving back up pretty strongly. You know, like I said, we don't have many resistance levels left, right? Once we break past this one and this one, there's only really one left, and then it's pretty much a blue sky breakout after that, right? So still nothing to worry about, just completely normal price action and a healthy pullback for the run-up it's had, okay? So I wouldn't be too worried about that. Otherwise, everyone, with that being said, this is going to be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found it helpful. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. But with that being said, everyone, this is going to be it. I'll, of course, post more videos today, so make sure to subscribe like I said. But I thank you for watching, and yeah, have a nice day.